a day. Hello, Spash. I see you just came in and you raised your hand, so it's probably mistakenly. I'm going to consider that as mistakenly because you just came into the room. We haven't even started yet. Anywho, hello, everybody. Welcome to One Scholarship a Day. Welcome to One Scholarship a Day. Welcome to One Scholarship a Day. Thank you all so much for spending your morning, afternoon, evening with me. I definitely appreciate it. Thank you all so much for being here. Thank you all so much for being here. So I'm excited. It is the start of another week. Yes, it is our second week of July. It's July, right? Yes, today is July 5th. Today is July 5th, and it's the start of the second week of July. Of course, the month ended, the other week ended like the month of June, but still, it's the start of another week. How are y'all doing? How are y'all doing? It's already Monday. It's Monday 11 p.m. in Tokyo. So we are actually gearing into 6th of July. So we're already gearing into the end of Monday. How are y'all doing? How was your weekend? I hope you all had a good weekend. I hope you all got to apply for some scholarships. I hope you all binge watched the videos on YouTube. I hope you all took notes. I hope you all have a couple of scholarships that you're going to be applying for. I hope that list that I always talk about, I hope your lists are improving, are increasing. I hope you're getting more fully funded scholarships to apply for. I hope that you're getting all of those things. So thank you guys so much for being here. So I'm just going to start with my normal intro, and then we are going to get our scholarship of the day. I'm so excited about the scholarship of the day because I know that regardless of whatever, so many people are still interested in study destinations like the US, Canada, Australia, all those English-speaking traditional countries where students travel to for study abroad. I know that many of you are still interested in those places. Interest in those places is not going down anytime soon. So I'm excited for our scholarship for today because our scholarship for today is in one of those study destinations that most of you prefer. That is our scholarship for today. So just sit tight, and let me do my intro, and then we are going to get right into it. Hello everybody, my name is Sylvie, and I am the founder of learnhowtogetascholarship.com. Learnhowtogetascholarship.com is a website where we curate scholarships for international students, and we prepare students to apply for scholarships. We do that through group classes, through one-on-one classes, and through stand-alone services. So if you're thinking about applying for a scholarship, you do not know how to go about the process, or you just don't know how to get your documents ready, or everything that you need, or just how to look for a scholarship and apply for a scholarship, feel free to go to learnhowtogetascholarship.com. You can choose to book a group class. You can choose to book a class where we'll work on you one-on-one. Or you can just say that I need help just with my research proposal. I need help just with my personal statement. I need help just with my CV. Those things work also. Go to learnhowtogetascholarship.com and book, and we are going to work with you. And then you guys, I have a YouTube channel, and on the channel, I curate scholarships for international students. So please, if you are here on Clubhouse, do well to tap my face, scroll right down. You see the link to the Instagram. Go to the Instagram. First, follow me on Instagram, and also click there's a link there that takes you to one of the most recent videos. Not very recent because it's now 2 weeks, but I recommend the series Top 10 Fully Funded Scholarships. Definitely go and watch that series. All of this, I do this also live on Instagram, so in case you missed this, you are not able to follow it, you are distracted, it is okay. Just go to the YouTube channel. You are going to see the video there, and you can catch up, and you can watch it, and you can see what one scholarship of the day for July 5th was, and then you can see if it's a scholarship that interests you. If it doesn't interest you, that's fine. Be a vessel. Spread the information. Be a vessel. Spread the information to a friend, a brother, a sister, an auntie, an uncle, someone in your local community, someone in your local market. Be that vessel to spread that information, and who knows whose life you're going to be changing by choosing to be a vessel. So please do that. And for those that are here on Clubhouse, this conversation is brought to you by the Study Abroad Club. So please click that tiny house above my head. Please do well to follow the club. I'm going to invite you all to be members. I'm going to invite you all to be members. Let's keep growing. We are at 1.2k. Hey, we are at 1.2k. I am so proud of you all. Thank you all so much for showing the Study Abroad Club so much love. I appreciate it. I appreciate you all. Alrighty, let us get to our scholarship for the day, because guess what? We do not have a lot of time. Normally, when I do scholarships rooms on scholarships, I always say that come in with a piece of pen and a paper, take notes, because you are going to need those notes in order to cross-check the scholarships later. But on one scholarship a day, you do not have to. All I require from you is go follow me on Twitter, because when you follow me on Twitter, I'm going to tweet out a link to the scholarship just during the time that we are still having this conversation. I'm going to tweet out the links to the scholarship. You can go there, scroll through. You can see the other scholarships that we have been doing over the months. I started this one in May, so you can go check out the other scholarships there also. And also, I take a screenshot of the official page of the scholarship and put it in my Instagram stories, because sometimes I've seen people say that they applied for a scholarship and they did not know if it was fake. And I was like, if it is fake, check my Instagram stories. You're going to be able to compare to see if the page where you're at is the same page, because the pages that I'll take a screenshot of, those are the legit pages of the scholarship, so you're not going to be confused. So please do also follow me on Instagram as well as follow me on Twitter, so that you can be able to get the link and then compare to make sure you are on the right page. Alrighty, let us get to our scholarship for the day. I'm excited about this. So this scholarship is at Harvard University. This scholarship is at Harvard University. Listen, we are bringing in the big guns today. So this scholarship is at the Harvard Academy for International and Area Studies. That is the department that is offering this particular scholarship. And it is called the Academy Scholars Program. So this program is actually open to recent PhD recipients and doctorate candidates. So if you're a PhD student in any field related to social sciences, related to law, this is definitely a scholarship for you. Check it out. You may apply to Harvard. So Omar in the comment section says, Harvard, we are not ready. It's okay. Y'all can get to Harvard. Don't think that it's way above your league. Y'all can definitely get to Harvard. Alrighty, let's talk a bit about the scholarship, because on one scholarship a day, I pick a scholarship and I do a deep dive. So we look at the scholarship from different angles, see if we are going to be applying for it, or we are just going to be being a vessel to spread it out, because when the scholarship is not for you, just be a vessel. Tell someone else who can apply for the scholarship. If you don't qualify for it, that's okay. That's okay. Yes, anything is possible. So do well to check out the scholarship. Alrighty, let me read a bit about the scholarship. It says that the Academy Scholars Program identifies and supports outstanding scholars at the start of their careers whose work combines disciplinary excellence in the social sciences and law with a command of the language and history or culture of countries or regions outside the United States or Canada. Their scholarship may okay, now that's okay. All right. It says their scholarship may elucidate domestic, comparative, or transnational issues, past or present. So that may be something that you're interested in studying. That may be something you are currently studying. So if you're studying any of those things, know that you can definitely apply for this particular scholarship. So it says that the Academy scholars are a select community of individuals with resourcefulness, initiative, curiosity, originality, whose work in cultures or regions outside the US or Canada shows promise as a foundation for exceptional careers in major universities or international institutions. So if you are somebody who is, you saw they said resourcefulness, initiative, curiosity, originality, those are the buzzwords they are looking for. If you're going to have to write a personal statement for this particular scholarship, write down those buzzwords. Most times when we are writing like a cover letter or when we are writing a CV, all those things that tell you on how to do it, they always give you the buzzwords, those action words that you should add up in those particular documents. Here you see the buzzwords they are looking for: resourcefulness, initiative, curiosity, originality. So if you're going to have to write something, make sure that you're using those buzzwords, or make sure that you are giving examples to show that you definitely understand what they are asking for and you are a good candidate to apply for that particular scholarship. So make sure you use those buzzwords as much as possible. Write them down, put them at like on a page next to you while you write your research proposal. So make sure that you put it on the side while you write your personal statement. Put it on the side and keep referring back to it to make sure that you do not lose the train of thought of what the scholarship provider is looking for. Because as I always tell you all, everyone, yes, you want to go study. Yes, you want to do your studies in some part of the world. Yes, you want your studies funded. Yes, you probably you don't come from a lot of money, but that is not it. The scholarship providers have their goals. You guys, scholarships are not just charity. The scholarship providers have their goals. How are you going to help them achieve their goals? So you write down these buzzwords and then you now start, you can either use them word verbatim when you write the proposal or when you write your personal statement, or what you do is you illustrate how you have been practicing those particular things that they are asking for. What is it in your past life that we can see that you were resourceful? What did you do? What examples can we look into to see that, oh, actually, this person is very resourceful? What is it that we can see in your past life to see that you took initiative? Did something happen? How did you take initiative? What did you do? What was the outcome of what you did? You may have even failed at it. Even if you failed at it, that's okay. But the thing is that you took initiative towards something. You saw something, you felt it wasn't good, or you felt it was good, and you decided to take initiative about it. So those are the type of things that they are looking for in those candidates. So write these buzzwords on the side and make sure you use them as much as possible as you write your personal statement, as you write your research proposal, and see how much you can incorporate it as much as possible. Alrighty, let's get a bit further. Let's go to the eligibility. Let's see what they are looking for. It says the competition for this award is open to recent PhD in bracket or comparable professional school degree recipients and doctoral candidates in the social sciences or law. So if you're in the field of social sciences, you're in the field of law, and you're a PhD holder or you are a PhD student, you can definitely apply for this particular program at Harvard University. And this is for international students. So it doesn't matter what part of the world you're in, you are definitely qualified to apply for this particular scholarship. It says those still pursuing a PhD should have completed their routine training and be well along into writing their thesis before applying to become an academic scholar. Of course, they want to see that there is some progress in terms of your thesis such that they can know that you are going to complete within the required time, right? That is what they are checking for. Actually, the deadline for this scholarship, to apply for this scholarship, is October 1st, 2021. October 1st, 2021. So you still kind of have some time. To apply for the scholarship. Alrighty, let us get to the money. Y'all know I'm always interested in the money. I'm always like, yeah, all of this is fine, but how much are we looking at here? So let me look for the money, you guys. Okay, benefits of the scholarship. It says that postdoctoral academic scholars will receive an annual stipend of $70,000 if selected before earning the PhD. So you receive $70,000 stipend. If selected before earning the PhD, the scholars will receive an annual stipend of $35,000 until awarded the PhD. So you may apply for this particular scholarship in your maybe second year of your PhD, third year of your PhD. Well, it depends on how many years your PhD program is. So you can apply for it, but you're not going to get the full sum of the $70,000 annually till you have finished your program. So they say they'll give you $35,000 until you're awarded your PhD. They say this stipend is supplemented by funding for conference and research travel, research assistance, health insurance coverage. So those are the things that they give. Yeah, this is good. He says some teaching is permitted but not required. So you probably have to assist the university in teaching some courses at the university, because at the end of the day, that's what PhD students do, right? PhD students, postdoc students, they want you all to teach for either for benefits or not. And then he says it's open to recent PhD recipients and doctoral candidates in the social sciences and law. And then, routine training and everything. So that is the money. Let's look at what you're required to submit. It says you have to submit a cover letter. So in that cover letter, you guys remember the buzzwords we're talking about: resourcefulness, initiative, Those are the buzzwords they are looking for. So you need to make sure that you demonstrate, you either illustrate how you have used those buzzwords in your life, or write those buzzwords down and add them when you write your cover letter. You see, the first document that is required for this scholarship is a cover letter, which succinctly states the applicant's academic field, country or region of specialization, and proposed research topic, curriculum vitae, or a resume including list of publications in case you have any of those, which you should, and a research proposal including intellectual objectives and planned methodology of your study. That is important. And then a copy of your PhD program transcript, and then 3 letters of recommendation. So that is all that is required. They really don't have a huge list of documents. This is very interesting. They don't really have a big list of what is required. So that's all. A cover letter, a CV, a research proposal, your transcript, your PhD transcript, and then 3 letters of recommendation. So that's not a lot. That's actually not a lot to get. That's not a lot to put together to apply for the particular program. So yeah, you all have heard the scholarship. Our scholarship for July 5th is the Harvard University Academy Scholars Program. Harvard University Academy Scholars Program. So for those that are in on WhatsApp, not WhatsApp, for those that are on Instagram, if you have any questions, please put them in the comment section and I'm going to answer your questions. For those that are on Clubhouse, everybody, are y'all okay? Marcelle, Esther, Jay, Tuyeni, are y'all okay? Do y'all have any questions? It doesn't necessarily have to be about our one scholarship of the day today. It can be about any other thing you're applying or whatever. You can raise your hand, come up on stage, and if you have any question, I am going to happily answer you. And while I wait for you all to maybe raise your hand or someone ask a question, I'm going to tweet out the links to scholarship, because that is what we do on one scholarship a day. We tweet out the link to the scholarship. So everybody go to my Twitter account, You're going to find the link for our scholarship for today. Our scholarship is the Harvard University Academy Scholars Program. The Harvard University Academy Scholars Program. That is our scholarship for today. So I hope you all are going to be applying for it. If you're not applying for it, be a vessel, spread the information to a brother, a sister, an auntie, and uncle, and have them apply for the scholarship. We have 2 hands raised on Clubhouse, so we are going to bring them up. And when you come up, please do not to mute your mic. And then after, I am going to listen to your question and I'm going to supply as much answers as I can. Hello, Esther. Welcome. Thank you for raising your hand, coming up on stage. Do you have a question? Please go ahead and ask.
Hey.
Hello.
I'm Esther.
Hello,
hey,
Esther.
I'm Esther from Namibia.
Hello,
my question
Esther.
My question is that when you apply for this scholarship, do you still need to apply at a certain university? Let me say you get the scholarship in the newspaper and then you apply. Is it the scholarship that look for the university, or is it you that look for the university?
Scholarships differ, right? Scholarships differ. There are scholarships where the process is that you apply to the scholarship, and then through applying to the scholarship, you are going to apply to the university. For example, if you apply to a scholarship like the Japanese government scholarship, which is called the MEX scholarship, right? It has the universities, it gives you access to universities in Japan where you can pick and choose which of them, and then you apply to those universities. But if you take, for example, a scholarship that we talked about a couple of days ago, the Knight Hennessy Scholars Program at Stanford University, the application to Stanford is different and the application to the scholarship is different. So you have to apply simultaneously, but you apply differently to both the scholarship as well as the university that you intend to go study at. So it really differs. Each scholarship, there are some that it comes in combination, there are some that is really separate. So you need to make sure that if you find a scholarship in a newsletter, make sure you go to the website of the scholarship provider, find the information about them, and in case of doubt, in case you still do not have in case you still have like worries about it, you're not sure about how to go about it, look for an email address, a phone number, whatever it is that you can find about the scholarship provider. Send them an email, call them up and ask them, I saw the scholarship. First of all, I can't find, or if you can find it on their website, I found it, but I'm not too sure. Normally they are going to state that kind of information because that's like basic. All scholarships are for studies, or most scholarships are for studies. So it's usually either you apply to the university separately. It always states clearly either you apply for the university separately or you apply for the university together while you apply for the scholarship. So just first go to the website. I'm sure you're going to find information. Secondly, if you don't find it, call them up or send them an email. Is that okay, Esther?
Yeah, it's okay because what happened is that we applied for this Chinese scholarship. The information that we got, because it was stated that it's for all government workers, so we applied, and then they said when you apply, when you enter, like there's certain numbers, it's an agent number, and then when you just put in that agent number, the university pops up.
Did it pop up where you put it?
Yeah, it does. It did.
All right.
So we thought now we were done. Like we don't need to apply to these universities anymore.
And what was
when you have to,
what, because all scholarships have a application, like how to apply section. What did you find on the how to apply section of this particular Chinese scholarship?
They actually just said we should look for, because the letter came with all the universities and their agent plus courses. Now when you go to they will tell you apply section. I think ours was B, and then when you go to B, you put in the agent number, and then when you put in the agent number, the university pops up and the course of studies or whatever you want to do. And then after that, they said when you finish completing everything, print it out, and then when you print it out, attach the examination, whatever examination, this what do you call it? Yeah, that one. And then after you finish, you take this letter to get recommendation from the ED and one from the university, and then when you finish this, you forward this to your embassy. And it's what we did. And then just to find out, apparently you're supposed to apply. Some people are saying you're supposed to apply at the university. Some are saying no, so we're just confused.
Yeah, that is.
When you send an email to the embassy, the message was not clear. We actually tried to look for a Chinese interpreter. What we got was not here.
Yeah, that's definitely a very specific situation, because I started curating scholarships for international students since 2015, and this kind of scholarships where like you have to put in like a number and then something pops up after putting it in. I've not really seen that happen a lot. I've not, in most of the scholarships, that has not been my experience with the process. So I don't know. Of course, like China is coming up with like different scholarships and they have like different procedures, which I'll be humble to learn about how the procedures go. But I've not experienced that kind of a process before. So maybe it's a kind of a special kind of a program. Esther, I am definitely not sure how the Chinese, is it offered by the Chinese government?
Yeah, something like Chinese, what is, let me just hold on. Let me just get, yeah, Ministry of Commerce in China. It's funded by Ministry of Commerce in China, apparently, for government officials in Namibia.
Okay, the Ministry of Commerce in China for government officials in Namibia. That sounds very legit. That sounds very legit. That sounds like that sounds like a soft power kind of arrangement between governments. So I think that whatever process that they are asking, I think that process is definitely legit, and that is what you need to go through in order to apply for the scholarship. In my experience, I haven't seen it, but I know that when scholarships always go through embassies or scholarships go through like ministries of higher education in various countries. For example, the Commonwealth Scholarship that goes through higher education ministries in different parts
Yeah.
of the world. Their procedures are somehow a bit more because there is some sort of like different forms of like the process in order to select people is a bit different. So maybe I'm giving it like a maybe, like maybe that is what we are looking at here. And if they want that you should still apply to the university separately, then you definitely have to do that.
Okay, but universities are closed. We send them emails and they are closed. So maybe next time.
Sometimes it happens because for example, the Night Hennessy Scholars program that I'm actually going to be doing a series on YouTube about, just to inform students on how to apply for it, the things to watch out for and everything. You are actually required to apply to Stanford like simultaneously while applying for the scholarship, because deadlines, different departments have different deadlines. So you may come to apply, if you waited to apply to, let's say, the scholarship when you are not yet applied to the university, what may happen is the deadlines may pass. I mean, the deadlines pass, and then you've applied to a university. When you to the scholarship, when you've not applied to the university, your application is going to be invalid. So sometimes some scholarships require that you have already gone ahead, you've secured some kind of an admission by the university, and then you can now apply to the scholarship. So maybe that is what we are looking at in this case.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Good luck with it.
Okay, thank you.
Alrighty, Tuyeni, thank you for raising your hand, coming up on stage. What is your question, or do you have a resource to share with us?
Hi, Sadie. Thank
Hello.
you for having me. Actually, I've had an offer with Cardiff University for like 3 years now, and I've been deferring the program because of the funds. So what I did is this: I applied for for the university first, and then I tried applying for the Chevening scholarship, of course. That was before I had the memo of how to write the essays, of course. And then when I was told on how to write a good essay, it was already late. I've already handed it in, and unfortunately, I couldn't come out. Now I'm just trying to find out if you perhaps, by any chance, have any scholarships in the Wales, UK, or whatever.
There are, I always say that I started curating scholarships since 2015, and there hasn't been a time that I've seen as many scholarships to the UK as I see these days. I see so many scholarships to the UK. Like, there is tons of scholarships to the UK nowadays. But one thing that I realized with the scholarships is that some of them are somehow tied to different universities. Like, it just straight off the top of my head, I can think of like 2, 3, 4 scholarships that are all tied to universities. So because you had already received an offer letter to a particular university, how what's the word? How loyal are you to that particular university? Are you open to applying to other universities? Are you open to applying to other scholarships in a case where you have to let go, like you have to forgo that that particular university? Is that something that is on the table?
Yeah, sure. I can take any other university as long as it's because for now I'm really just trying to look at the UK. But if I get anything else, I think I can also go for that, because recently I applied to this other it's Maria something in Poland. They have a scholarship, and I still didn't get the response. I mean, they are still, I think, at the final solution or something. But then I'm more of UK than any other place, so I'm open to any other university in the UK, really.
Alrighty, what I'll say is that if you go to my YouTube channel, Tuyeni, I definitely recommend that you go there. Don't just watch the fully funded scholarships video. Binge watch all those videos that have the flag of the UK in the thumbnails. Take down those notes, see which one of them you will be interested in. So that's the first place that I'm going to direct you to look for scholarships to the UK. The second place that I'll direct you is when you go to the website learnhowtogetascholarship.com, and you're going to see there is a place that says never miss a scholarship, and you'll see a Substack subscription there. Go and check the previous newsletters. I think the last two newsletters, it has like so many scholarships to the UK. Write those down, add it to your list of scholarships, and then start sorting them out. Start sorting them out to see which ones you will be interested in applying to. And if you, just as you said that you're open to applying to like other scholarships, come up with those lists and then start doing the applications. Because yeah, if you're open to other universities, it will be better to just kickstart the process. I don't know, with deferment, with that particular deferment you're doing, is it it's not charged, right? Like you just have to send an email to them telling them that you defer for this particular semester.
Yeah, that's what I did, and especially with last year, it was the whole thing of Corona, right? So then I think that was the reason I used to defer my course. No, yeah, was it last year or 2019? In 2019, I think it was the funds. That's the reason I gave them. And fortunately, I know it's not a good thing, but last year I had to defer because of the whole COVID-19 situation, and they really understood. Now this year, I'm not sure how I'm gonna do that, but yeah, I think I should try the other universities, because now I'm supposed to start this year in November, if not December, somewhere there. They're supposed to start in September, but because of the whole COVID-19 situation, they shifted it to November or something like that. So yeah, maybe, I don't know, but I'll definitely try that. I'll definitely try other options.
Definitely look into other options, and look into scholarships into universities that come with, did you set okay, let me just find out, because ways through which you can get, did you write like the financial aid office asking for funding for your studies, and they told you that they never had no funding for international students? Is that, did they tell you that?
No, I didn't try that. Like, where am I supposed to write financial what?
All universities have a financial aid office. So send an email to the financial aid office. Tell them that you've had your an admission into their university, and you're looking into studying there by let's say November this semester, or November this year, but you do not have enough funds in order to go through the study program. So you're reaching out to them to find out what funding structures are available for international students who are going to be starting this academic year. I know that Britain is trying its best to make sure that they can sell themselves as they can compete with other study destinations. That is why they are making the process where if you come to the UK to study now, you can get to have for master students 2 years post-work permit to work there, and PhD students 3 years post-work permit that you can get there. So I think that if you reach out to like their financial aid office, tell them about your situation, tell them that you've had that admission, but this is the amount of funding that you're looking for, and this is what you have thus far. They can definitely, if they reply to you telling you that they don't have any money, that's okay. Ask them like even if they don't have the money, they can give you pointers. They can give you pointers on where you can ask for in terms of like funding that is going to be suited to their university. So that's like the first thing I'll say you should do. And then the second thing, you can now go looking for other scholarships that actually already come with some kind of funding when you're applying to the university itself. Is that okay, Tuyeni?
Yes, definitely. And Sibi, before I go, so you said this financial aid office, is it like part of the university, or
Yes.
do I get it on the university's website?
Yeah. It's definitely a department at the university. All universities have their bursaries, right? All universities have like the bursary, the bursars office, those the section in charge of finance for the entire university. So those are the people you have to speak to, the section in charge of finance at the university. Just check for those details. What are their email addresses? What are their phone numbers? And then start building that relationship with them, and then reach out to find out about how much funding they have available. Because sometimes you have some universities that actually have some kind of funding, but they don't put it out there in the public. It happens a lot. Like you get some kind of fundings that it's available, but it's not put out there in the public, and people do not know about it. But when you reach out, they're like, oh yeah, actually there is this money, this in this place. So reach out to them and then see from there what they have.
All right. Thank you so much, CV. This was really helpful. Thank you, thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you guys so much for joining me on One Scholarship a Day. I've tweeted out the link to the scholarship, so you all go to my Twitter account. You guys go there. If you don't follow me on Twitter, go and follow me on Twitter there. You're going to see our one scholarship for today, which was a Harvard University Academy Scholars Program. I'm going to be putting the official page of the scholarship in my Instagram stories. So definitely go follow me on Instagram and make sure that you compare what you will find on Twitter to what you are going to find in my Instagram stories, just to be sure that you are on the right page. So thank you guys so much for joining me. My name is Sylvie and I am the founder of learnhowtogetascholarship.com. Learnhowtogetascholarship.com is a website where we curate scholarships for international students and we prepare students to apply for scholarships in different parts of the world. So if you need help, you're applying for a scholarship, you're not sure how to go about it, go to learnhowtogetascholarship.com. You can book either to be part of a group class, a one-on-one class, or if you need help just with your research proposal, personal statement, or any of those personal documents, reach out to us and we are going to work with you through our tiny workshops to get you ready to submit all of those documents to have a good enough application folder. I have a YouTube channel, you guys, so definitely if you're on Clubhouse, tap my face, scroll right down, go to my Instagram, and you're going to see the link to the top 5 fully funded scholarships video on YouTube. When y'all go there, do it to subscribe, you guys. Subscribe, and share the information. Please tell 1 or 2, 3 people about the YouTube channel. Let them check it out if they are thinking about applying for scholarships. I recommend the top 10 fully funded series that I do there because that is a list of all fully funded scholarships. And if you are, I don't know your personal situations back home, but if you are looking for a fully funded scholarship, that is a great resource that it can definitely help you. Here on Clubhouse is brought to you by the Study Abroad Club. So do well to click that tiny house above my head. Go and follow the club, and I'm going to invite you all to be members. Thank you guys so much. I always try to keep one scholarship a day under 30 minutes so I can do this every day. I can do this every weekdays, but I don't want to have a burnout. So I'm going to make sure I keep this below 30 minutes. Thank you guys so much for joining me. The video to this is going to be on YouTube in the next 30-ish minutes. So do well to go ahead, check it out. I'm going to see you all tomorrow. Bye, everybody. Goodbye.